Hey y'all, and thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarot Tea, okay? Listen, okay? If you like what you see, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, okay? Do not be afraid to hit that bell. If you want to be here every single time, me and the T team are up in here getting it in. Excuse him, why? With them good old tarot messages, okay? If you would like a personal reading from me, please go ahead and reach out to me at dftarottea@gmail.com, okay? Also, if you would like to share a little gossip, because some of y'all just be liking to share a little tea, go ahead and reach out to me at dftarottea@gmail.com, okay? The tea box is always open. In fact, you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to start a little tea box. Y'all stay tuned for that email address. We're gonna start a little tea box. Okay. In the meantime, all readings, our personal readings, are $44.44. Okay. And if you want any additional information about those readings, go ahead and look in the bio section that is beneath this video. Y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. Yeah, that's what we want to do. We want to go ahead and get into it. Listen, we got a feminine out there. Somebody has a soul tie, a deep connection, something of the fact with a divine karmic. No, dark. Look, I had to go down the list. Nothing divine about this man, okay? This is a dark masculine energy. No, he's a dark knight. This is a dark knight. This is a man that is along like King of Wands reverse. This man is a rebel. This man is fire energy. This man is stormy. Stormy. I literally see him. He's sitting on the throne of the King of Wands, but it's like black smoke around him. So drama, stormy, messy. Somebody is in love with this masculine energy and has been since they were a child, okay? This man is a fire or air sign. That means we're talking about Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Or he has these signs very prominent in his chart, or he was raised by these energies. Fire and air. So this man is a smooth talker. He's almost enchanted. He bewitches women with his conversation. He's a bullshitter. He knows how to weave a spell with his words. He's very powerful in that way, in that respect. He knows how to weave a spell with his words. And this man has been weaving spells with his words since he was 13 or 14 years old. He got it off his bloodline, off his family. He's very good at it. Somebody is in love with this man from childhood, okay? And somebody out there is wondering, is there a way to subdue, bewitch, seduce, overpower this masculine, okay? This is a secret. Whoever this feminine is, you're not even telling anybody that you secretly desire. People are saying like, girl, why in the fuck would you be talking to Carlos? And you're not telling them low key, you have some type of desire to overpower Carlos. It's almost like a sexual energy vibe urge. You're like, you know, how can I subdue? I want to take Carlos down. Somebody wants to turn the mighty Carlos into their purse dog. I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. Somebody is like, they want to take a player and turn him into somebody that's singing, I don't want to be a player no more. Okay, you want to change his whole vibration. Okay, y'all, we got to look into this. Who is this? What's going on? What is the energy? What is the energy, y'all? We see the Three of Swords, okay? Heartbreak energy. Three of Swords with the Hangman on the side, Four of Cups on the side with the Lovers on this side. There's been a lot of heartbreak energy because what's happened with our good friend here, little wild ass Carlos or whoever he may be, is that he has kept this feminine consistently in a space of uncertainty. There's been a lot of uncertainty in the relationship between these two, and that's what he's done. That's the witchcraft of what he brings to it. That's the the way that he manipulates, the way that he uses his own personal black sex magic, right? It's keeping these women in limbo. You're never really sure if y'all are on a path to a real relationship or not. You're never sure. Hangman is on the side as well. Are we moving forward or are we just in a stall? You know, he uses a lot of talk. So he's doing a lot of talking but not walking. Okay, he's talking it, but he's not walking it. Okay, he keeps this relationship in a suspended space. And we see 4 of Cups here in the reverse. And it looks like because he's good at talking it, but even though he ain't walking it, he gets feminines to accept this. And this becomes a heartbreak energy. So Carlos is a heartbreaker. All he does is go around heartbreaking. That's what Carlos does. That's what Carlos is all about. Okay? He's just a heartbreaker. Okay? That's just where he's at. Yeah, y'all. Carlos is a heartbreaker. He's not somebody that... He's really good at this. He's really good at this. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. He gets into women's hearts and they actually want to marry him. Bring him into their spiritual fold and everything. And he's totally a bullshitter and manipulator. There's a feminine out there that's kind of mad about this as well. You like, man, somebody needs to sit this goofy ass dude down. Okay? And so we have the Hermit here on his side. We have Justice on his side, okay? We have the Moon at the bottom giving us, well, not even quite at the bottom, but sort of at the bottom. And we have the Moon here with the 10 of Wands on his side over here. This man does a really good job of kind of making it look like he's carrying some kind of burdens and shit like that. No, he's not. You know, he uses stuff like that to say, I mean, I would give you everything, you know, something, but I got so much going on, my kids, my baby mama's crazy, that. He's lying, sis. He's lying. Ain't nothing going on with him. He's just a talker. Okay? The Hermit on his side. He also tries to kind of get women that he knows are kind of sweet and introverted, or he views them to be not a super social type, or if you are very social but you don't have a lot of close friends. Like, he tries to get people that he thinks have an intimacy void in their life somehow, because he knows that's how he can talk his little shit. Okay? That's how he can create injustice and imbalance in these people's lives, okay? And we do see the Moon here. He also tends to tuck women away. There's women in his life that when people don't even know is there. He's one of those, okay? He got situations, you know, tucked away here and there. Apartments. If you Google this man, or if you do a background check on this man, you may find that he has current leases and apartments that you can't, like, when did he get an apartment in Florida? He got a situation out there. Nobody's ever going to know. He got a little something living in the crib in Florida. You're not going to know about it. Okay? This is the type of man this is. Okay? And somebody, though, you peep game. And you like, you know, I feel like something needs to be done. Like, you like, we all need to go up to the bell tower and tear Carlos' ass up. Okay? Somebody is feeling like that. Somebody feel like this man needs to be brought down and brought to his senses. Okay? 6 of Cups. What did I say? This is a childhood love for you. 6 of Cups. King of Cups on this side. This man started manipulating and playing games, and y'all being in this kind of love game, if you will, from very young. Knight of Pentacles on his side. Knight of Pentacles on his side is very significant in this, because this man always made you feel like your future was coming. He always made you feel from young. He kind of made you feel like you would have been his wife, but, okay, he's used a lot of BS. And you know this. Okay, and the Chariot is on his side. You know that this man has deliberately stalled this relationship. Okay, you're not confused. You see the game all the way back from y'all was kids. You see the game. You see what the game was all about. You know this man was a fool. You know this man sits around and plays these games. And you like, I feel like 10 of Wands on this side. You like, I feel like it's time for me to split his dome in the spiritual. Somebody new. You want to humble this dude. Okay, 4 of Wands in the reverse. Because you're tired of it. You know that he wasn't really bringing no marriage, 9 of Pentacles, to you, the divine feminine. You know he wasn't doing that. This may actually be more of a dark feminine, to be honest. And so it is. And so you're thinking to yourself, somebody got to get on this dude's head, bro. Okay, somebody thinking to themselves, like, am I the one? Am I going to be the one to teach him the lesson? Okay? Am I finna be the one? Okay? Because everybody got to cry about somebody for the rest of their life, right? And you saying to yourself, Maybe I should be the one. Let me be the one he cry about at night, okay? Let me be the one he never forget, all right? Okay? This man, generally, he never really thought about marrying you. We see that love child energy. He never really was serious about that. But he did consider, and he was openly considering putting a child into the mix because he knows that is a good way to keep you there. Okay, those are his true colors. He will find a way to retain a woman's energy without actually doing the honest and upstanding work. This is the type of man that is, okay? He always keeps tabs on you. You don't know this. There are times you have moved on in life, but he's telling his friends, hey, if you see Monica, you know, let her know I'm looking for her. He's on your social media looking around. He may always kind of just keep up with them, like, yeah, you know. Well, listen, what's going on? You know, where is Ariana working now? You know, you don't realize he's always kind of keeping some kind of a tab on what's going on. So what's going on now? Where is Chrisette doing her business at now? You know what I'm saying? Where's she doing hair at now? This man keeps up with you. Okay. Meanwhile, he's out here partying. He ain't wasting no time. He's getting with these karmics. He loves him a karmic, a lady that's living a toxic lifestyle, that's a party animal, ladies that he may be picking up that are, you know, very much into a toxic lifestyle. Okay. This is also part of him being a heartbreaker. Okay. He picks up women that are kind of like, he doesn't have to show up and be honest in the first place. This man has a lot of dark, likes to be in dark energy, dark night energy. He may also be somebody that's quite nocturnal, you know, popping up in women's houses late at night. Not to say that you didn't know he was coming, but that's kind of his vibe, okay? He has a very nocturnal vibe, a very nocturnal way about himself. He may also drive a black car. He may also wear a lot of black, a lot of gray. If you think about him, the way he presents himself is actually very, very, very showing, very knowing of his energy, okay? Black clothes, black car, okay? He might also be somebody that kind of like, does he wear like a gold bracelet or something that he wears is just kind of like, that's it. This man has a very signature way about himself. He doesn't change his fashion a lot. When he does get a new car, it's kind of like the old car. He has a signature way about himself. He may even have sayings that he regularly says, stuff that you know, like that's his favorite little joke or his favorite little movie. He has a very distinct way about himself, okay? That's just him, okay? You've had feelings for him since you were young, and he has left you hanging. When you guys were young, there may have been some divination done on this at a different point where you kind of got the vibe that this man may have moved on from you because he had some psycho karmic on his ass, and this man was actually flattered by that. This man may have a karmic back when y'all was young. I mean, like we talking high school. There may have been some karmic energy that attached herself to him almost like an obsessed fan. And this is where the block came in, where y'all's relationship didn't move forward because this man's game and his lies and his little sweet talking bullshit worked so well on this other feminine that he really just never came back your way. I mean, he had somebody that was enslaved, okay? And he got caught up in that. This man is a dark energy, okay? So he was intoxicated by the fact that this woman was completely enslaved by him. Everything that she said to him, that he said to her was lighting up her world, okay? I'm literally seeing Michael Jackson walking on those light up blocks and Billie Jean, okay? Everything that he came out of his mouth just lit her world up and caused her to go further into a maniacal space while he really attached no strings to her. This man continued to live his life. He continued to make babies, have lives, go other places while this woman has sat in the background and basically been his #1 fan, okay, for an extensive period of time while he just mirrored her emotions at best and led her on and continued to run the streets, okay? This man has been thugged out. Firestorm, what did I say? King of Wands, storm energy. This man is still out here doing him. But you want him to be fucked up over you. You just don't like the way it's went for this fool. You know, I can understand. I can say that I've been in that space. You just be like, you know what? Something need to happen to bro. Somebody is feeling like they would love to see some femme fatale energy take him to his knees just for the way he's treated women in general. Okay, somebody is really kind of sitting back being like, you know, I don't like that fool. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is really sitting back, and some of that belly, some of that energy from belly, when we seen Tyrone Turner eating that banana, somebody is sitting back looking at him like that, like, I got heat for bunks like that right there, boy. Somebody is not feeling the fact that he's been able to flourish being a totally abusive, slick-talking asshole, okay? And somebody is feeling like, you know, maybe I should be the one to step on in and humble buddy. You're thinking that, you know, humble him, get a ring or something from him. Somebody is thinking they might get a ring from him and just put it in the drawer and just never do nothing with it or do nothing about it. Somebody is thinking about inviting him to a house that they don't even live at no more. Just like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come meet me over there at 1606. You know, knowing damn well you live at 1541 now. Just to see... I'm so serious. I'm getting a dark feminine that's got a very good sense of humor. Like, this really thinking of just pulling some bullshit on this dude. Okay, because you feel, you know, like, you know, I just hate the fact that he's been out here acting in a seducer's energy, being successful. Okay, somebody is feeling like it's time for him to get his reckoning. If somebody was, if you were willing to be the one, this is a dark feminine energy, like I said, somebody that is more seductive and femme fatale energy anyway. This is an energy that is interested in playing these kind of games because she feels that she can win. She kind of has a spiritual power in the spiritual sense to see things see things with her sixth sense and her third eye that are not readily visible. Okay, so this is somebody that thinks that they are ranking in a position enough to go into battle, okay? To basically throw some type of dark energy back at this man. That's the bottom line. Somebody thinks they the woman for the job, and we're gonna see, sis. If you go ahead and play this fool like he been playing people, okay, and leave him, you know, can you leave him weeping in your tracks for all the years of lies, or is it just gonna be a situation where, you know, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Okay, what's to it? We are going to find out. All right. How does it go? How does it feel? Okay. If you were going to launch any particular, if you want to call it attack, my dark sister, on this man, you would have to do it quickly. Temperance in reverse, you're not going to get a lot of time. You would have to basically like fast assassin, okay? You'd have to take him down fast, emotionally and mentally, because this man is not a joke, okay? It's his mouthpiece is lethal. You don't want to let him in the game, okay? You would want to immediately get on his head. And you want to put him in a position where he feels like you are his strength. That's what you would have to do. You'd have to really make him feel like you were just there for the ride and you were very adoring. And your conversation would have to be as such. Strength and Eight of Wands, you know, is that you are somebody that is sitting back, just adoring him. Oh my God, Carlos, you're wonderful. You know, you'd have to really make him think you believe that he is this boss that he believes that he is, okay? You really have to play into his egotistical fuckery. That's just where it is, okay? That would have to be the play. 10 of Wands, okay? The burden that has been upon you, you would have to really let your guards down. You couldn't keep your guards up. You couldn't say to yourself, I know what he's all about. I understand the burden that he tries to cause, so I'm keeping my guards up. I won't say that, but you have to appear that you have let your guards down, okay? You have to appear to him that this man is your world and it's all about you, daddy, okay? You would have to give him that type of energy because he's so corny that he thinks that this is what he deserves. So he would never be suspicious. You know, some people, if you start to flatter them too much, they're going to immediately be suspicious of you because they have a healthy sense of normalcy. They have a healthy understanding for at what point in the story something has got to be bullshit. But this guy does not. You know, he thinks of himself no differently than a famous actor, or he thinks he deserves, you know, damn near for columns to be written about him in page 6. Okay, that's how far out into the stratosphere this man's ego is. So he would not be suspicious of you if you acted like your world revolved around him and he was Ace of Wands. You know, he had this, he's virile, he's so sexy. Oh my God, you just drive me crazy. You really could put it on for him in bed. You know, really put it on like he's just the best lover ever. And I promise you he's not. But you could really put it on for him like, you know, you just giving me great dick. And this, I'm out of my mind with love. I'm out of my mind with love. He actually will believe this, okay? That's something, you have to put it on him quick. You have to act like you are taken with him really quickly. Okay, before you emotionally detach. Okay, we see the Lovers in reverse. Before you emotionally detach and end things, okay, you got to go all in and make it look like you are so completely invested. This is the recipe, y'all, for anybody that want to play this type of masculine. If this is what you into, my dark feminines, okay, if this is what you're into, if you're into the dark nights, if you're gonna be there are always feminines out there that like dark energy masculines, okay. There just are that are into those, and there's some dark masculines that aren't exactly problematic. They might just be more of a mysterious, you know, stormy type of guy. But this is not that. This dude doesn't want to be, you know, play a Mac, dark night energy. There are some women that like men like that, and there are some women that can handle and subdue men like that, okay? It does happen. We've seen it. I mean, there are women that, you know, they get with these dudes and the dude falls all in love with her. She gonna walk away with all this money. And people think like, how did it happen? You know, we thought he was such a player. We thought he got with one. She had the recipe for just how to pierce his heart, soul, or eyes, because most of the time these dudes are very visual. And if a woman is very beautiful, these dark night energies, they're usually stuck on the aesthetics. So if a woman is very beautiful, they don't always think straight, okay? We saw that with Mike Tyson and Robin Givens. I mean, she came in sexy, confident. He was taken with her because she was articulate, sexy, and confident. And, you know, we don't, you know, there may have been abuse, but Robin also walked away with that money, okay? Not to excuse anything that Mike Tyson did, because he should, you know, that was all wrong. But it was his, he was so fascinated with Robin that she was still able to walk away, you know, with, if I'm not mistaken, quite a bit of the bag. If anybody remembers something about that, you know, go and put it in the comments. But it does happen, okay, that a dark night meets his match, okay? And this is the recipe for playing this type of masculine, okay? You want to go all in and act like you're totally in love. You've met, oh my God, you make me so happy. And then you just want to disinvest, okay? You just want to disinvest. We literally had an Ace of Wands here in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You want to take away all the sexual attentions, suddenly. You want to take your energy away suddenly, okay? Because now, and you just want to basically start treating him like your ex out the blue. Don't explain why, okay? Don't make an argument. Don't say anything. Just start treating him like, you know in your mind what's going on. Don't ever let him know what's going on, okay? You just want to disinvest and not even tell him why you've disinvested, okay? You just want to make him feel like, you know, hey, you're not family. This is not what's going on. And don't start no argument about it. 10 of Wands and 10 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse. We're not finna fight about it. We're not finna whine about it. It just is what it is. 10 of Pentacles in the upright, okay? This is a situation where this desire, this move of yours, this sudden severing of gratitude, this sudden severing of praise will make this man now want to be in some type of legacy with you, and he will start trying to do things to get out of the doghouse with you. You have to silently put a man like this in the doghouse. Yeah. You heard me. You don't tell him he's in there. That's what this man is accustomed to, because he's a talker. And he's a talker and a like a seductive, you know, lies and bullshit kind of talker, because he's used to women talking to him. Why are you doing this to me? What's the problem? I thought we were in love, Hassan. No, don't give him any of that. Just start acting like it's a problem. Just start acting like it's a problem. And let his mind run like, what? What happened? Okay? Let him think about it. And it's going to drive him crazy. Mentally, this man's going to start feeling tortured. Okay? 10 of Swords in the reverse. He's going to start feeling like he's laying on a bed of nails, and he's going to start wanting to do anything to get out of that energy. Okay? He's going to start trying to do anything to find out the secret. Okay? High Priestess energy. What is she hiding? Why is she doing this? Is she seeing someone else? He's going to be mystified, okay? This is basically gray magic that we're talking about here. And let me tell you something, okay? Look at Beyonce if you want to see some good examples of gray magic, okay? Because she is the boss. You know, gray magic, just a situation where we're not necessarily in light or dark energy, and you're leaving the person on the other side of the table completely fucked up and confused. They don't know what's going on. And this is a way that a lot of times, it's a very cheap way to get control of somebody. It's just the truth. They don't know what's going on. Okay? Look at Beyonce. She was a African Nigerian singer. Then with Black is King. Then she was a gay disco mama when she hit us with the Renaissance. Now she's Dolly Parton. And a lot of people are talking shit. You know, the radio stations, the country and western radio stations don't want to play her. You got some black community people now, they saying, you know, she just ought to be damn ashamed of herself. You know, people saying Jay controlling her. People say she controlling Jay. People say they controlling each other. And it really is just a whole lot of bullshit. And all of it's nonsense. But if you pay attention to from a superstar's perspective, and some of y'all need to start thinking of yourselves as fucking superstars. You're not thinking highly enough of yourself, sis. Okay? And some of y'all are going up here dealing with these masculines. If you're into bad boys, okay? You're dealing with these masculines that are full of themselves. And you think you can be in relationship with them without being full of yourself. Baby, no, you can't. I'm going to need some of y'all right now to step it all the way up. Okay? I'm telling you what I'm hearing. Okay? Step it all the way up. Change your image. Change your look. Okay? Switch up your clothes like they switch up their hoes. Because that can be a very good way to hit them where it hurt. They don't see that coming. What's going on with her? Be in relationship with this man and have it be going strong, and just stop speaking to him for 3 months for no reason. And when he see you again, have on a different wig, a new hair color. Be driving a new car. You lost some weight, or you gained some weight in the right places, or whatever it is you was trying to accomplish. You got to then see him again. He gonna be like, who the fuck is this? Okay? Who that is? He gonna be lost and confused. Okay? If you're just trying to leave him mystified, if you're just trying to keep him in a space where he just don't know what's going on, if you're going to deal with something, I'm saying for those of y'all that like these kind of men, then you got to start playing like these kinds of men's play. You almost got to cosplay sometime. Oh, see, y'all ain't ready for that conversation. I am actually thinking of taking these dark feminine readings, as I have said, where my girl Felicia at, if she listening, okay? Clinking glasses to Felicia, but we are and I mean that spiritually speaking, okay? I am thinking of taking these taking some of the dark feminine readings down, you know, coming up, you know, as I continue to move forward. We might start doing more of these type of readings just on a like, you know, membership or Patreon type of situation. If anybody's interested in that, just put it in the comments, because, you know, I kind of feel that we could get a little imbalanced over here. We can't just talk about the light energy feminine. There are dark feminine energies that are very powerful, that some of these same masculines that some of the divines may be struggling with, they getting ate alive across the street with these dark feminines. And no, it is nothing wrong walking in your knowing how to balance your dark energy. Every dark energy feminine is not a karmic. Okay, a karmic don't know what the fuck she is, who she is, why she is, and some masculine has turned her into his puppet, or something else has turned her into a puppet. Might even be another woman or a demonic energy, and they are running her. This is not an empowered woman, okay? A karmic is not empowered. She is somebody else's tool, whether that's a demonic energy, a man, or her mama, karmic mama. Okay, so we're not talking about them. We do have some high-ranking and empowered dark feminines out there. And that story has to be told as well. I'm just very much adamant getting that spiritually, that we got to tell both stories. So we may turn that into a membership or a Patreon type situation. Just a FYI. So this man needs to be mystified. And back to what I said about Beyonce, she's holding the public's attention now simply by being all over the place. You know, people are saying, well, who, you know, which face is the real face? That is how she uses a lot of dark feminine energy, Beyonce does, in her marketing, okay? A lot of magicianship. If y'all ever listen to Michael Jackson talk about, it's important to have magicians and illusionists if you're going to be a star, because that is how you're going to keep the attention of the room. No difference in this situation. Some of y'all really need to start seeing yourselves as, okay, spiritually as being on a particular level. The Three of Cups energy, okay? Three of Cups. This man is going to start to try to figure out what your secret is, as opposed to chasing at least 3 women in his life. This is how you can get more control of this man mentally, Okay, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Get more control of this man mentally and kind of disturb his network of other women is by you becoming someone that he never knows if you're going to be around him or not. Okay, you have to be somebody that he's jam tight and then you're gone. That really is what controls him. That is the secret. That is the key. That is the backstory on how to control this masculine. And you really are free at this point to do anything else you want to do, date any other man, take a trip, disappear. This man has no control over you at all. And he never knows when you're going to make it clear to him that you run the show. That's the thing that to keep a man, this type of a man, eating out the palm of a lady's shoe, okay, or her hand, or her ass, or whatever. None of my business. That's his personal life. Okay, so the Empress is in reverse. And we also see Justice in the reverse. Okay. This man will start to have a disruption to his network when he can't manifest with you, okay? This is the point where he starts to come into emotional imbalance. He can't manifest with you the ending that he thinks he should be able to based on his little weak-ass mouthpiece. That is the point where you have control of him, where he starts to say, he's looking at his math, he's looking at his recipe for how to control somebody, and he's realizing this just does not work on you. He like, Chanel just ain't going. I don't understand what's going on. Nina is not feeling it. Okay? That's just where he's at. He's in a position where he's like, I can't really say what's what, but I can tell you that Deshae is not going. Okay? I can tell you that Kristen just ain't really feeling me. Okay, Lynn, she's not, I don't understand why my magic is not working on her. This is the point where this man's heart will start to bleed, because you have to understand something about this type of masculine energy, is what I'm hearing. This type of masculine energy, y'all, he is in love with himself, if you can call it that. So the only way that he's going to feel hurt from you, or feel affect, or feel blown back, or like he lost the battle and the war, is if you can make him question himself, because it's all about him. So it's all about knowing how to pierce his image of himself. It's all about being able to crack his mirror. Okay? It's all about being able to crack his mirror. Okay? It's all about getting him to understand that he's not as powerful as he thinks. There are feminine energies that are equally yoked and ranked to shoot an arrow down at his ass that'll take him right into the same emotional space that he thinks he's so capable of taking women into, okay? That there are women that are capable of getting him right between the eyes. Okay? And that is something that he has to catch. Right now, he doesn't think that he needs to catch that. He thinks that he's just all that. But he needs to learn that every feminine that he dates is not going to run screaming to God, crying out in agony based on the games of a man. He needs to know that there are some that's going to send him to do that, while she is down there eating shrimp cocktail and throwing back mimosas at her favorite day bar situation with her good girlfriends that all have money and they're in London. I didn't stutter or nothing like that. He needs to know those women exist. Okay, everybody is not going to run to church and roll around and ask for deliverance over no man. He needs to catch that. They're going to send him down there. Bishop, please. I was trying to be a Don Juan and I got played by Doña Juanita. Okay, somebody out there, you going to send that man, going to be out there in his car hollering and howling like a dog. Y'all think I'm playing when I'm not. He's got to learn. He's got to learn. Sometimes the person that plays a fool is him. Okay, he needs to catch that. So yeah, this is the best way to leave this man in confusion. It is also the best way to disturb his relationship with these karmics, these petty ass relationships with these karmics. Church bells ring when a judgment card comes through the building. Ring-a-ding, ring-a-ding-ding-ding, ring-a-ding, ring-a-ding-ding-ding, ring-ding-dong, ring-a-ding-ding-ding. Now keep the bells ringing. Some of y'all are powerful enough in your ability to see and your ability to crack through mysteries to literally destroy a masculine like this, spiritually. Like he will never have the confidence that he once had to go out abusing the feminine again. Okay? And y'all need to be activated. Y'all are powerful weapons, okay, in the feminine army. Y'all need to be activated. Y'all need to be spoken to and spoken of. We got something out here that's serious, that's powerful, baby, that can smote and bite some of these fools. Okay? Because they're equally ranked. It's like, hey, player. Don't start playing them kinds of games. I'm going to send you to a psychiatrist. I know men's. Yes, men's with an S. I know men's that are on psychiatrist's couch over women. I know them. So I know they're out there. Players. Y'all saw Boomerang. Y'all saw what Jacqueline did to Marcus. I'm talking about that. Okay? They're out there. They're out there. Very powerful. Baby, you give her some red lipstick and a sword, she gonna shut this bitch down. She gonna leave men crying for 14 blocks back. And I'm gonna tell you, we're not talking about divine masculines. We're talking about the men that are over there in the masculine army that are just out here being a problem for the feminine. Baby, we got women out here that's not getting they just due. Okay? That can knock the whole house down. Because they just don't, they're not capable of being controlled by that narrative. The sweet talker. They're not capable of being controlled by that type of demonic energy. They're going to alchemize that energy and blow that fool back into the little dirty little roach nest he came out of. Okay? 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Okay? To really create a space in him where he realizes that he's misjudged women. That's what he needs to know. Ace of Cups in reverse. And you do this simply by just pouring your energy out. Just sporadically. Just, Ace of Cups in reverse. Like, I'm not into you. I'm not feeling you right now. I'm on something else. Ace of Cups in reverse twice. Boom, bam. Dump your energy out over him. And then dump your energy out towards him. And just leave him trying to figure out what happened. Why is she not really taking my calls? This is how you become the ruling empress in this man's energy. And you still maintain your autonomy, your independence, and your freedom. Okay? Death card in the reverse. Okay? Death card in the reverse. This is how you rebirth yourself. I don't care what's happened between you and this masculine in the past. If somebody is looking to, put this man in a certain position in their life, this is how you sit yourself back up on high, sis. Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Using your energy to be a great disturbance for him. Okay? Ace of Pentacles in the Tower. You want to disturb his program. He thinks he's such a king. Disturb his program. You a king to who? You ain't a king to me. And then that's how you pull off with him. That's how you control him, the Chariot. That's how you can harness his energy for your own good and your own use. Okay? If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot Tea, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, okay? Hit the bell. If you want to be here every single time, me and the T team are up in here cracking in on all these different kinds of messages that's coming out of our feminine community. Y'all keep y'all eyes peeled. I actually am going to create a little email for us, and we just want to chop it up on a little tea, okay? Some of y'all just be wanting to share different things y'all going through out there in the collective, and that's cool. You understand me? So we're going to go ahead and put that out there. Yes. For those of y'all that maybe you think these dark feminine readings, should this be a closed club? Should this be open? Maybe we want to do a membership situation where, people get, early access to these types of videos. I don't know. Like I said, what we want to do, we want to build a tree house. Do we want to have a beach party? Do we want to have, we want to create a little castle somewhere where we get together and, get around the cauldron and talk our shit. I don't really know. But however you feel about that, go ahead and put it in the comments, because we do have to speak for those darker feminists. Like I said, everybody is not withered down to God, please hear my call. I need your answer. Whatever Jill Scott was talking about. Love has burned me raw. We're not all left like that. We're not all left like that after these real niggas. Some of us is just going to be like, ha, ha, hoo, hoo. Greedy motherfucker. Some of us gonna be left right there. So y'all chat amongst yourselves in the comments. I'll read it. You know what y'all think ought to happen with this. And as always, I will catch y'all in the next one.